and subscribe now to stay up to date on all things Nashville real estate. New videos debut every Thursday. Hi everyone, Brandy Thigpen here, Senior Associate Broker at Tyler York Real Estate Brokers here in Nashville. Welcome to my page and thanks so much for viewing my weekly videos. I cover a broad range of topics and hope that these topics could possibly help someone considering homeownership. So thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the Redhead Realtor Sells Nashville. Have you ever binge watched home renovation shows on HGTV and thought to yourself, I could totally do that? Well, I want to know who's seriously considered buying a home to renovate, because if you're even considering making a real estate investment like this, whether it be flipping a home for a quick profit or renovating a home to live in for a few years, you're going to want to keep listening to make sure that you know the most important thing to consider. This episode is a quick one, but it's going to be a really good one. So are we ready? Let's dive in. If you're the king or the queen of DIY and have an eye for hidden potential and want to invest your hard-earned money into real estate so that you can turn it into even more money, buying a home to renovate could be a really great option for you. But first, let's talk about the number one thing you need to consider before making your move. Location, location, location. No surprise, right? It probably doesn't come into any surprise to you that location should be the most important thing that you consider when buying a home to renovate, because isn't that the case with most any house? Right, it's all about location. But let me tell you why, in particular, it is important to pay attention to this. You don't want to over-renovate for the area that you are buying in. That's so important. You could buy a house that needs some TLC and make it an absolutely beautiful place. But if all of the other homes in the neighborhood are valued at a price that's significantly less than what you're thinking, it'll be really tough to sell for the amount that you want. So, how do you know what to look for when you are looking to find the right location? You'll want to look in areas where homes aren't super cookie cutter. That's important. Think neighborhoods with a wider range of styles, sizes, and price points. Then study the area and what types of finishes the other homes have. Do your research. You might want to rethink installing high-end hardwood flooring throughout the entire house if most of the other homes in the neighborhood have laminate or maybe carpet. Same goes for any higher-end features. Start with the basics, always go back to the basics, and make sure that the home that you buy to renovate makes sense for the renovations you want to complete. It's also important to keep overall location in mind as well. If you buy a home at a great price and flip the inside so it looks like it's straight out of a page of Crate and Barrel, but it's in a really, really busy road and barely has any yard, you're going to be hard-pressed to get that money back that you put into the renovations with this as well. So think about that. If you're thinking of looking for a home to renovate, do your homework. For that even more peace of mind that you're making a smart investment, make sure that you find a real estate agent to work with that you can have a great relationship with, filled with trust, and that they will walk you through everything that you should watch out for, from red flags to home inspection negotiations. You will not want to buy an investment property alone. So, short and sweet. Thanks so much for tuning in to this week's episode of the Redhead Realtor Sells Nashville. If you'd like to learn more about how I can help you as your buyer's agent make the smart real estate decisions you need, let's set up a coffee date. I love the Good Cup in Grassland. I'd love to meet you there for a coffee. It will be on me. So please let me know if I can help you in any way. Call me, DM me. I would love to be of service to you. Thank you so much, and I will see you next week.